Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, June 25th. You can see comfortable temperatures in the low 60s across the area as we have an area of showers and thunderstorms off to our southwest that's moving to the southeast. And for the most part, it looks like it's going to miss much of the state. The only area concerned is going to be across the southern part of the state or in the southwest Ontario where we could see maybe half-inch amounts there. But again, for the most part, it looks like this complex is going to miss most of the area. Could see some scattered showers develop across much of the state here. As we begin to warm up, we might get some destabilization. But again, you can see where the heaviest rain is going to fall across the Ohio Valley. And over the next 10 days, we could see 5 to 10 inches rain from Missouri into northeastern Ohio. Very heavy rainfall expected again for quite some time to come as the active storm track remains just off to the south. But we have to watch each one of these systems for a possible northward trend. And the next one will be on Saturday. And if we look at the weather map for later today, low pressure system will scoot along the Ohio Valley. And again, that should, with this cold front, suppress the storms off to our south with the heaviest rains, again, across much of the Ohio Valley. If we look at the forecast map for tomorrow, a secondary low develops. And some of the models are trying to take this a little bit more to the north and bring heavy rains all the way up into central Michigan, but especially for southern and southeast lower Michigan over into southwest Ontario and obviously into Ohio and Indiana. If we look at the forecasted map off the 06 GFS, you can see very heavy rains. We're going to continue over the next 3 days or 4 days into early Monday across the Ohio Valley. Now the 00 run showed heavy rains all the way up from around Bay City or towards Muskegon or Ludington to the south. You can see this is their 06Z run, and it has shifted the heaviest rains to the Thumb and southeast lower Michigan area. And again, very heavy rains, up to 4 inches is indicated if this model was correct, which I don't think it's going to be quite that much, but we got to keep an eye on it. These systems have a good history of being pretty good rain producers as they try to move into the cooler air. If we look at the Canadian model, you can see it continues to show very heavy rains all the way from around Tawas back towards Clare, Harrison area, and down towards Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids area off to the south and east with very heavy rainfalls centered across the Jackson area to the south into northwest or northeast Indiana. And if we look at the Japanese model over the next several days, and I don't know why that shifted, but you can see the heaviest rains continue to be focused across southeast lower Michigan into the Ohio Valley. So a very wet period coming across the area just off to our south, but we do have to watch that storm track in case it shifts a little farther north. If we look at the 5-day temperature chunks beginning Saturday going to July 2nd, you can see we're going to be running about 8 to 10 degrees below normal across the Great Lakes back into the Corn Belt, and you can see the big hot dome, the ridging that's out west. It's going to have their temperatures about 15 to as much as 20 degrees above normal, and this is going to be the pattern setup, I think, for the next probably 2 weeks. I think we may begin to warm up as we get towards the 10th of July, as we think that Bermuda high is going to move a little bit farther to the west. Of course, the moisture will continue as we once again return that stream around that high, taking Gulf moisture up into the center of the nation. But again, over the next 2 weeks, you can see the 6 to 10 and the 8 to 14 day calls for cooler than normal temperatures and wetter. And again, that is the outlook for the summer. The warmest areas will be across the west and across the southeast U.S., along with plenty of moisture across the center of the nation with the cooler temperatures. And thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.